Maxus eDeliver 9 is electric. Woo!
Over here is the exterior design of the Maxus eDeliver 9. It's very good because that way it's easy to clean. So if it's a muddy day outside or...
Hello everyone! In today's generation, the logistics business has become a very, very high demand. So you all are aware of DHL, UPS, DPD. Well, thanks to the logistics business, the large van segment is of high demand, guys. And vans like this are of high demand. So here in Belgium, the most popular choice of large vans would be the Mercedes Sprinter, the Volkswagen Crafter, and also the Renault Master has quite a big name as well. But there's a new competitor that's made a promising debut in the large van segment here in the EU market. And this competitor rose to prominence in the late 2010s. Everyone, I introduce you all to the Maxus V90, also known as the eDeliver 9. And it's right here, guys. I'll tell you all a brief story about Maxus, everyone. So, it all started from LDV. LDV Maxus. Well, actually it started from the British Leyland. So there was a brand called LDV. They specialized in light utility vehicles. So basically vans and the likes. In fact, they had something in common with a Dutch manufacturer called DAF. Now, LDV went bankrupt. Then a Chinese manufacturer that goes by the name SAIC Motors. S-A-I-C. SAIC. I'm not sure how it's supposed to be pronounced, but it's an abbreviation for something, guys. These guys basically resurrected LDV. The V80 was the first ever Maxus I've seen. In fact, when I visited the United Kingdom like about 10 years ago even, I saw this van quite often. Like, these vans were quite popular, but I never knew they were owned by a Chinese manufacturer. But I know Royal Mail had an obsession with these vans. As for quality, they dated very badly. That's all I can confirm. These vans may have been like hot sellers. They may have sold like hotcakes, but quality was certainly not on their side. Now, is this V90, this all-new Maxus eDeliver 9, does it have what it takes to prove that it's better than its predecessor? We're gonna find out in a moment, guys. All right, and guys, there's also one more thing I have to add. This Maxus eDeliver 9 is electric. Woo! But there's something that needs to be said, guys. In today's generation, electric cars and utility vehicles are of high demand. And so naturally, I've noticed Chinese manufacturers, they adapted very quickly to this new change. They did the same thing with MG, and they also have done this with Maxus, which is good. But is it sustainable? Is it reliable? That is something we'll discover in long terms. There is something new to point out, guys. The price. And it's over here I come down to asking you all, is it good value for money for a price of 60,000 euros? 60,000 euros, guys, for a van of this size, and especially, let alone a cargo van. We're gonna find out in a moment, guys, but it is electric, so I am not so surprised about the price, but then at the same time, for the nature of this van, we still have to find out if it's good value for money or not.
So over here is the exterior design of the Maxus eDeliver 9, or also known as V90. So this is the front design. Looks very nice. It looks far more interesting than its last generation, guys. Front looks very good. I really like how they've stuck to a piano black theme right here. Yes, you get actual air vents right here. I like how everything has a purpose, guys. Literally. There's a lighting right here. There's an air vent right there. This is the side view of the Maxus. Yes, everyone, the side view. I like this new design. So instead of going to the round wheel well, they've stuck to this sort of theme, and they also added some hard plastic around the wheel, which is good. And you get your indicators onto the mirror, guys. Very nice, quite premium. I like it. It's good. And also you get keyless entry for this van, so that's actually quite a premium feel, guys. And the door handles are not hard plastic. They are also covered in body paint, so which is good. I like those alloy wheels, guys. Those alloys look very nice. The design is... Now this over here is the rear. This exposed bit of the van is actually the camera, the rear view camera. Every van manufacturer has their own way of presenting the rear view camera. I just think this looks a bit like a bit of an afterthought, but that's just my thoughts. Otherwise, this is the rear view, guys. Look at this. Quite nice. Quite interesting to look at.
Alrighty, everyone. So, I explored the exterior of this Maxus V90. I have to get used to its name, by the way. But I have to say it's very interesting. Very fresh start for Maxus, by the way. It surprised me big time because I was used to seeing the V80, the previous generation, right? It looks very promising, but I also noticed a list of questionable aspects. The most prominent questionable aspect I'd like to point out is that just like every other Chinese manufacturer, just like MG especially, for some reason, they have a questionable aspect about not having a proper identity. They always look like a mishmash of different manufacturers, if you know what I mean, guys. When I see a Maxus, I don't really know what to expect, to be honest, because the LDV were not very rich with identity either. In fact, the British Leyland, they were known for building utility vehicles that were just A to B. That's it. They never specialized in anything. Reliability was not on their side. Quality was not on their side. Nothing was on their side. The only thing that was on their side was the fact that they were British and they were affordable. That's it. So therefore, the identity of Maxus is really... They don't have a fixed identity. But I look at this Maxus V90 and I have to say it's fresh. It looks good. I like it, but it looks visually like a mishmash of multiple vans, and I'm going to show you all in a moment what I'm talking about.
If you look at it from this angle, it's... This area right here kind of reminds me of what Iveco usually does, but it's debatable because Iveco has multiple versions. Like I have seen some without hard plastic over here, so it looks very different. But so this area is a bit debatable. But now I want to move to the door, guys. And as for the door, guys, the door looks somewhat similar to the previous generation from certain angles. But then it also reminds me of the Ford Transit. Like if you look at it like this, like if I ignore the entire front and the entire rest, let's just concentrate on the door. The first thing that would come into my mind is Ford Transit. That's the first thing that would come into my mind. Otherwise, yeah. I mean, it looks stylish, but at the same time, it doesn't look very original. It doesn't have its own identity. The rear of this van, it looks like a mishmash between Iveco and Ford. Because the rear lights, when I first saw this rear light, first thing that came to my mind was Ford. It looked like the Ford Transit to me. Or at least the mid-sized Ford Transit. I'm not sure what they call it. Transit Custom, I think? I'm not sure. And the reason why I say Iveco Daily is because the Iveco Daily also has this prominent hard plastic down there, and then they always have this sort of presentation at the rear. Another questionable aspect I'd like to point out is that these two hinges, they stick out very proudly. So through time, they will be always exposed to contact with air and with rain. So so if you know what I'm saying, like this is the side view of the van, and then over here, this sticks out. So you guys just have to watch out that in long terms there can be a paint wear over here. So it will, the paintwork will wear off on this, and there's a chance they can catch rust as well in long terms. Time to explore the interior of this Maxus V90. Over here is the interior of the Maxus V90, or also known as eDeliver 9. Looks very good. Looks very good. I like it. Looks quite nice. So nice prominent handbrake here over here. And you get this nice armrest, guys. Oh, wow. Very good. And then also you get this extra rest right here. With cup holders over here. And, well, this is like a tray. And you can put your files over here. Quite nice. I like the seats. Nice fabric seats. And this is traditional, guys. This is very good. I like it. For utility vehicles, fabric seats are essential. You don't need leather seats. This has to be the most interesting floor I've ever seen for a van. Wow. Okay. Quite nice. And this quality is actually good because the material, if you feel it, it's very good because that way it's easy to clean. So if it's a muddy day outside or if there's a lot of sand. Here is your infotainment system, guys. Over here is your climate control, and you do get heated seats, everyone. How nice is that? And then over here, oh, huh. Okay, that's a bit funny. For some reason, Maxus has decided to put all the driving controls right here. Okay, that's I have mixed feelings about this, but why not? Let's just cover the other parts of the interior first, guys. So over here you get extra lighting controls. Oh, and this is your mirror control, by the way. Very nice. Oh, okay, nothing goes on over here. The window controls are right here. Oh, it's a little bit busy. It's like just too much round-edged designs, guys. Presentation right here is very interesting, quite nice. So this whole area right here sort of faces the driver. Very good. And then also you get this linear chrome, this linear bit of chrome right here, and also right there, guys. And then this is this continuous trim right here. Very good. Piano black trim as well right here. An interesting color of plastic in here, guys. So on top right here you get this gray hard plastic, but then underneath right here you get this light gray plastic. So it's quite nice. Quite good. I like the impression it gives. Let's think about practicality. So you get a nice storage space over here. You get a nice storage space right here, and cup holders right here. Extra storage space right there. Very nice. Storage space everywhere, basically. And you can use this as storage space, although I would have used it as a handle to pull the door closed. Very nice. And then there's this bit of storage space right here, which opens very slowly, so you have to pull it open by yourself. 12-volt socket right here. And then micro storage space right here, although I would have expected something to hold a drink, a cup holder right here. But then, okay, why not? Then you get this glove box right here. This glove box is decent, but not as spacious as I was expecting it to be. Micro storage space right here, guys. But that's it. No storage space above. Right, you get an extra storage space right here. This is your glasses holder. Quite nice. Like the presentation up here, the lights. And you get an additional storage space up there. This is a common practice among large vans, so I would have expected this. This is good. This is good. Oh, and I like the fabric up here. The material is good. And I like this handle right here as well. I like the quality. It's quite soft. You get an additional handle right here, guys. Over here is your steering wheel, guys. Very, well, very good, I guess. I like the presentation. It's very nice. Very good. It's just for a price of 60,000 euros. It's a bit under-equipped, in my opinion. Like, the equipment is there, but it's just something about it feels a bit empty. But we'll cover that later. Otherwise, this is your dashboard, everyone. Looks very nice. Okay, guys, this interior is full of surprises. This has to be the most in-your-face interior, one of the most in-your-face interiors I've ever seen, because I've seen a lot of large vans, and this has to be the most, like, woohoo! Nothing is symmetrical. I've noticed everything's just round-edged, and everything is, like, either things face me, or for some random reason they face something else. Like, the steering wheel looks a bit less for what the price indicates, you know? Like, I was expecting it to be leather wrapped, and I was expecting the controls to be more presentable, like maybe with chrome or aluminum or something interesting. But it's just hard plastic controls. And then there's buttons that have no purpose. 60,000 euros, guys. And then there's no digital instrument cluster. It's just basic. Now, whether this is questionable or not, you all be the judge, but 60,000 euros, I did have a bit of expectations. Another thing I'd like to point out, guys, is that usually most van manufacturers always have cup holders here. It's tradition, it's normal, it's standard even. But Maxus has done something different. They've gotten rid of cup holders here. They don't have anything here. It's only here you have cup holders, or with this foldable armrest right there. But otherwise, there's no cup holder over there. And this space, like, for some reason, Maxus has made no use of this area whatsoever. There's nothing happening. Whereas in other manufacturers, there's always extra storage or something. There's more equipment over here, but Maxus only has this. 60,000 euros, guys. And that too, nothing happens over here, guys. Like the Mercedes Sprinter, from what I recall, always had extra storage up here, and then a lot of things happening over here. But the Maxus has it different. They don't have anything happening over there. I don't quite understand what is the idea of having driver controls right there exposed. Like, wouldn't it be better to have it, you know, like a side somewhere, like maybe here, you know, put all the driving mode right here, or, you know, make it digital, like maybe put it all on the infotainment system. I don't quite understand, like, why put it over there. But then again, you all be the judge. Look at this wonderful interior. It looks nice, doesn't it? But then there's something interesting. Just right next to the pedals, there's something mechanical right there. You see it? Let me just open the door, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Now you see it more clearly, right? Yeah, well, believe it or not, that's actually the steering system. That's the steering system. The reason why I think it's questionable is because it's always better when it's hidden. It looks a bit like an afterthought. Why is the steering system exposed? See, and it doesn't look very cool, because what if one's feet goes very near it? See, that's something yeah. Time to explore the cargo area. So, let's see, guys. So over here is the rear door. You get a handle, a latch right here to open the rear door. And you get this handle, but there's no pocket over here. Nothing. No pocket. And the reason I'm pointing this out is because there are some manufacturers that actually offer pockets or some extra storage solution. But okay, that's not a big deal. Here, let me just check this out. Oh, it's very nice. Let me just close this. Very good. So, nice storage space right here. Nice LED lights up there, guys. Looks very nice. And I like the material it's lined with. To access it, it's fine, guys. You can use this as a step. This is good. But you can't always use it all the time, because when it comes to logistics, the rear bumpers are the most vulnerable, and I say this with experience, guys. I've seen many delivery vans, and majority of them I've seen always have rear bumpers that are totaled, rear bumpers that are basically gone. And sometimes it's because of driver neglect, or perhaps it's just because the nature of the job the van is being used for, okay? And now, secondly, I'd like to point out is something a bit questionable. That is, this has to be the first time I've seen a van with this much height of entrance. There has to be a bit of, yeah. Okay, you guys be the judge. But usually vans always have ease of entrance for goods. So it's never this high. Usually it's like here or something. Okay, and another thing, guys, is that this Maxus badge sticks out quite proudly when the door is open. So you just have to be careful with it whenever you close it. You do not want to lose the badge, the proud Maxus badge. So here's my conclusion of the Maxus eDelivery 9, or also known as V90. Well, I have mixed views about it, guys. I have to say, this is a promising debut for Maxus. This is a new chapter for Maxus, and the reason why I say so is because the large van segment is of high demand, especially in the logistics business. And now there are also strong initiatives for electric cars. This is very good for Maxus. Maxus, like other Chinese manufacturers I've known of, they don't have a solid identity. They don't have anything really... Like, like when you see a Maxus, you can't really tell it's a Maxus. You think, first of all, it's another brand. That's the point, guys. This van is promising. I love the design. It's refreshing. It's very good. But identity is missing, and that too, its price tag tells a completely different story to what I have seen, guys. Speaking of price tag, is this Maxus V90 good value for money or not? I have to say it really depends, guys, because if you're going to buy if you're going to do a fleet purchase, so let's say you have a company and you're going to buy 10 examples of this exact same van, well, then in that case you will get a reduction. That's why it's called fleet purchase, so fleet reduction.
there's a good chance you will get that if you do a fleet purchase. But then if you don't do a fleet purchase, no, it's not good value for money. It's okay value for money. That's all I can say, guys. But if you do a fleet purchase, it can be good value for money. And the reason why I say this is because this is a unique choice of van. This is an A to B machine. So it's not meant to strike an impression on anybody. You know, it's not meant to be in your face. It's just A to B, okay? It gets the job done. As for electrics, yes, it's an electric van. So you can guarantee your customers that you're being eco-friendly. Very good. It's very good. But it's certainly not a van for striking impressions. So if presentation of your company is a big deal, this may not be the top choice of van. This is why here in the EU market, I've noticed Mercedes Sprinter has a big name, because many companies care about presentation. Or when they choose a van manufacturer, they tend to go for the brand reputation. And Maxus has a mixed reputation. Well, there are mixed opinions about Maxus at the moment. And me, I'm in the neutral zone. I was a bit surprised by the absence of certain things, guys. Like, no leather-wrapped steering wheel, no additional cup holder for the middle, no additional storage space up there or something. Like, something was a bit empty about it, you know? Like, I see this interior, the style is there, but if you look closely, the equipment, something is missing, guys. Something is missing. And then the exterior, I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's just 60,000 euros for a cargo van. Oh, I love it. I love the Maxus V90. No, it's good. You know why I love it? It's because it's a unique choice. Finally, we have something new to choose from. We're not obliged to stick to the Mercedes Sprinter, the Volkswagen Crafter, or the Renault Master. We now have a new competitor. But this competitor does not have an identity. I mean, I look at the exterior, and first thing that came to my mind was the Ford Transit for some reason. It looks like a Ford Transit. Maxus, please find your identity. Please. Okay? Please find your identity. Come on. And as for equipment and interior, yes, I really would have expected better value for money, you know? But then I understand that this is appropriate for fleet purchase. So, again, price is debatable. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for more videos that are on the run. And don't forget to check the links in the description for my car reviews, travel videos, and my creativity videos. Okay, bye!